Remember when we measure and track?
Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Akakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who were well. And shalom to you sincere, hopeful elect brothers and sisters listening and learning. And to you brothers preaching and teaching us truth through the four corners of the earth. His brother Nathan come out of GMS Indianapolis camp. Coming back with a quick video through the spirit. This one is Americans who criticize Jews in Israel will be monitored by the FBI. This is we will monitor social quote, we will monitor social media and check your bank accounts. I have 40 analysts working 24/7, 7 days a week. All right. It says ADL head Jonathan Greenblatt says Americans who criticize Jews in Israel will be monitored by the FBI. Then I just read that quote. So let's get into the video. Run it back here.
And track. Number one, we measure and track. Number two, we monitor and disrupt. We have a whole apparatus. I have 40 analysts working full time, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, monitoring extremists. We monitor them online, social media, messaging apps, video games, cryptocurrency, podcasts, short form video, Wikipedia, LLMs. We monitor these people and we share the intelligence with the FBI. You saw last month, you heard about the thing that happened.
Well, you heard that. Even video games. You get the trash talking online and bringing up the JOOish people, right? Now your ass is a target. Now, ultimately, you know who the main target is the Hebrew Israelites. Or they like to say the black Hebrew Israelites, just put that negative connotation on it. Well, this is not a black thing, man. Or it's not based off of color. Right? Not everybody's gonna be looking like Wesley Snipes, man. All right, we come in all different shades of brown, from dark, very dark, dirt brown to all the way to like a beach sand. Okay, color. We're coming all different colors, man, shapes and sizes. All right, run that back real quick.
Social media, messaging apps, video games, cryptocurrency, podcasts, short form video, Wikipedia, LLMs. We monitor these people and we share the intelligence with the FBI. You saw last month, you heard about the thing that happened at Wilshire Boulevard Temple. Our analysts investigated what happened. They said they were Koreatown for Palestine, this group of people. They weren't. We were able to ascertain they were from a group called the Turtle Island Liberation Front. Turtle Island is how left-wing activists refer to the United States. They don't call it America, they call it Turtle Island, like the Iranians call it the Zionist entity, right? They only call it by its name. The Turtle Island Liberation Front, we gave them a whole dossier. What is Turtle Island Liberation Front? What are their ideas, their goals? Who are they? We identified the people who were in the synagogue. This was on Wednesday, December the 10th. On Monday, December the 15th, this is going to ring a bell. Kash Patel announced they cracked a terror ring where they arrested 4 people who were planning New Year's Eve bombings. Turtle Island Liberation Front. At least one of the people I know for certain was in the building at Wilshire Boulevard Temple, vandalizing it and disrupting the event. So we're monitoring left-wing radicals like the DSA and the anti-war crazies and the pro-Palestine crazies. We're monitoring right-wing extremists like white supremacists, armed militia groups. We're monitoring political Islamists and Christian nationalists, all of them. And then we train. We're the largest trainer of law enforcement in America, extremism hate. We train 20,000 officers every year. Number one, we measure and track. Number two, we monitor and disrupt. We have a whole app.
What they say? We train 20,000
full time, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Our militia groups. We're monitoring political Islamists and Christian nationalists, all of them. And then we train. We're the largest trainer of law enforcement in America, extremism hate. We train 20,000 officers every year. Remember when we measure and track?
Yeah, so you see this devil, hey, see they're getting ready to make their move, man. All right, they're getting ready to come after the people. And I see, I don't think I didn't get a chance to save the video, but there's here a recent video, and there's been occurrences here of recent where people are getting knocks at the door for things they've been saying on social media. Okay, that's why there's been protests here in Indianapolis. There's a protest was a day or two ago over the First Amendment protest, because that's really what's going on. They're pretty much saying, hey, you can't, oh, you can say what you want except this, which goes against, you're supposed to have a freedom of speech, right? You should be able to criticize everyone, correct? But like the old saying goes, you know who's in power by the people you can't talk to, right? You can't talk about. Okay. But see, when it comes to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we can be talked about, how bad we are, made mockery of, jokes about us. That's how you know we're the chosen people. That's how you know we're the children of Israel. All right, because we're under the curse. We're, like the scripture said, He's made us a shaking of the head, basically to these people, and a reproach. All right, so we're the laughing stock of the nations. We're at the bottom. We're under these curses. So everything we do, it seems like we don't work hard, or we're not, good people. No, we're under these curses and we're in these conditions, you know, and our afflictions have been forwarded by the so-called white man and the rest of these nations, that are picking at our wounds, taking advantage of us. So we're like a laughing stock, and that's okay though, because it's just this minor setback in the sense of things is what for the major comeback. And then that major comeback is going to start through the elect of the nation of Israel. For those that remember themselves in the land of their captivities, calling upon the true name Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay? So the glory is coming for his elect, man. And Yahushua is going to lead the charge, man. And then Michael Archangel coming down, they're going to fucking slay the non-believers and fuck up you nations, man. All right, because you touch the apple of the Lord's eyes, man. And you continue to keep your foot pressed on our neck. That's okay, because there's going to be a recompense for it. That's why the scriptures say, "Hey, vengeance is mine; I shall repay." All right, not no punk ass Black Panther party popping up out of nowhere talking about you got to have bigger guns than them. Motherfucker, they got drones, man. All right, this ain't back in the day. All right, we ain't got the resources. All right, to fight the man. No, y'all coming that wrong, that carnal ass spirit. No, man, we're trusting you. How about Shema Shah to take this devil down, man? All right, this is Revelation 12 and 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants, or woe means destruction. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devils come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." All right. Who's that adversary, the devil? That's Esau, even the so-called white man. He's coming down having great wrath. All right, because his kingdom is up. Because mind you, in Job, it talks about the appointed time, right? The bounds that he cannot pass. All right, so his kingdom has an expiration date. All right. See, we're not tied. See, our kingdom that's getting ready to take over is going to be an everlasting kingdom. All right, we'll never lose it. It's going to be forever and ever and ever and ever. All right, it'll be no more pain, no more suffering. All right, the Lord is gonna wipe away our tears, man. And everything's gonna be perfect for us, man. And everything's gonna be reign in righteousness. All right, but this devil's, hey, he's about to make his fucking move, man. Okay, and he's gonna, and he's coming after the children of Israel. Ultimately, what the those are the hopeful elect, man. All right, that's why it says in this Revelation 2 and verse 10, it says, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer." Right, because like the scriptures say, he's giving us a sound mind, right? This is what, fear not him that can. Let's get that real quick. Let me grab that real quick. Fear not, fear not them that can kill. Uh, I'm not. Let me see if I can put it like this. Ah, here, we'll do it this way. We'll do it this way. There we go. This is Luke. Bear with me making this turn here. Got to pull in this gas station real quick. Bear with me. 144 back there. How about some outside? All right, it says Luke 12 and verse 4 says, and I say unto you, my friends, be not afraid of them that kill the body, and after that have no more that they can do. But I will forewarn you whom you shall fear. Fear him which after he hath killed hath power to cast into hell. Yea, I say unto you, fear him. Right. You gotta fear Yahweh Shem Shai. All right. Because they're the ones, Yahweh Shem Shai is the one that can take your spirit away. Okay? He can make all kinds of hell happen for you. But Esau Edom, all he can do is kill this flesh. All right. So we're not to fear him. We're to fear Yahweh Shema Shai, what he can do. It said I will not fear. Oops, not fear what man can do. Is it? Yep. Psalms 118:6, verse 5. It says, I called upon Yahweh Shema Shai in distress. Yahweh Shema Shai answered me and sent me in a large place. It says, Yahweh Shema Shai is on my side. I will not fear what can man do unto me. And that's the spirit we got to be in, man. Hey, to Yahweh Shema Shai belongs the issues from death. All right, the Lord is control who lives and who dies. He said, I wound and I heal. I wound and I kill and I heal. All right. Neither is there. Let's get that real quick. And we'll jump back because this is important, man. Especially in the times we're living in. We really gotta hunker down. We gotta believe in Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. He's gonna be there for us. This is Deuteronomy chapter 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hands. See. All right. So there you go. So let's trust in Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, do as he pleases. And guess what? He's going to give us whatever we go through, we're going to be able to get through it. The Lord, he's going to set us up perfectly. Okay. Even if we have to die, we're going to be able to take it. All right. We're going to be able to go through it. All right. Mind you, like Stephen, man, getting stoned to death. But guess what? The spirit was on him, but I bet he didn't feel a thing, man. You know, he was able to go through it because just of the glory of seeing the heaven, of seeing it. So, don't, have no fear, man. Yahweh Shema Shai is with us, man. You got to believe that. All right, back to Revelation 2 and 10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. That's how you know this ain't talking about the spiritual demon Satan. It's talking about his physical counterpart, right? Which is Esau, even the so-called white man, the adversary of the Lord, the one that has made his whole kingdom go against the Lord, man. It said, behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. Right. So when they start going door to door and grabbing and snatching Jacob for, making comments or believing in the Hebrew Israelites, you know, believing in the true doctrine, hey, guess what? Because it was like, and he maketh offender for the word, for a word. Let's get that real quick. Let's get that. It's Isaiah 29:21. That make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gates, and turn aside the just for a thing of not. You right? See, and that's what they're trying to do. They're making us offender for preaching the truth. Okay, all right. He wants to destroy us. And see, they want see what's going to happen. They're going to try what make examples of Hebrew Israelites, right? You know, and watch it. Probably going to be these sellout niggas. All right, they end up getting snatched up or whatever, and then they whatever type of scenarios they ran. We ain't worried about it, but you can just through the spirit you think of different things. But that's why we ain't got to be scared, man. Shit, Lord said He got us, man. We got to believe that. Okay. But ultimately, He's making us offender for the word, man. So guess what comes with that? Persecution. Okay. It says, the devil shall cast some of you into prison that ye may be tried. Say you're going to be tried. You might get put in a concentration camp, right? Or just put in a regular prison system, whatever the case, how they set it up. All right. And that's all right because you're going to be able to endure it. And you got to believe that. Okay. Because you're going to be tried. Tried as gold in the furnace, right? Getting all impurities out of us. All right. And you're going to see that the Lord is with you, man. And it says, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. There you go. See? Faithful unto death. What does Sirach 4:28 say? Let's get that. Oops. This is Rock or Ecclesiasticus 4:28, and it reads, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. See? So the Lord got us, man. He gonna fight for us, man. Here it is. You could be under a guillotine, some type of torture device, whatever the case may be. That guillotine come down on you, right? And it either gonna stop or break on your damn neck, and the Lord will just give you spiritual power on sight, and then start fucking up everybody, you know. Or guess what? Or you do get your head chopped off, and then guess what? It said the dead in Yahweh Shai shall what? Rise first. So you're gonna ride back with Yahweh Shai, man, to jack this place up. Okay. So either way, hey, rather be a martyr for the truth, you know, nonetheless, hey, standing 10 toes down for Yahweh Shema Shah is going to be glory unto this. Because mind you, this is what? Let's get this Matthew 5, and let's start at, uh, we'll just start. Let me get straight to the moment. I got to close out, so I'm going to hit this plantation. This is Matthew 5, and we'll just start verse 10. It says, blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Right. That's an entry fee into the kingdom of heaven, man. Being persecuted for the name of Yahweh Shema Shah, for doing what's right in the Lord's eyes, instead of giving a damn about what this world thinks. Shit, that's a ticket into heaven, to the kingdom. First class, right? First round draft pick. It said blessed. It didn't say cursed when these people are looking at you crazy as hell, talking shit as they already are. Hell, we've been dealing with that so long, shit, we're used to it. And that's part of the trials and tribulations too, man. Having your family come against you, people in the world that come against you, so-called friends of the world that came against you for this truth. Verse 11, blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. See? They're like, oh yeah, them Hebrew, they just want to kill people. They just want to do this. They want to do that. They don't, but really, really, the Hebrew Israelites, all right, and ultimately talking about the men of great millstone, starting with our apostles and other great apostles and elders of great millstone on down. All right, those that follow the likewise doctrine. Look, we're actually some outstanding citizens. To be honest with you, we work, we take care of our children, we pay our taxes. Hey, we the people you want. We got our heads, screwed on tight. We ain't out here just fucking crashing out at every little thing. We ain't emotional. I mean, we got emotions. Don't get it twisted. Sometimes they get the best of us here and there, but no, for the most part, man, we keep our lids screwed on tight, right? you know. It's because ultimately what, because like the scriptures say, let not the ministry be blamed. So we're not out here just wilding out, man. All right, so we keep ourselves prayed up. We move a certain way, man. You know, verse 12: Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. See, that's a badge of honor, man, to get persecuted, for people to hate you because of Yahweh Shemel Shah. Hey, we'll take it. We will take it. We ain't gonna. We ain't about to kick and scream because, oh, why won't they like us? Why don't they love us? Man, we don't want to be loved by them. They are the world, we not. Simple as that. You know. And we don't like them either. We don't like these people. So these people that want to come against us, we don't like you anyways. We ain't trying to save you. All right. We're here for we're here for the elect. Okay. That's our job. We're teaching for the elect. We don't give a damn about the mockers and scoffers. All right. Yeah, we've been to the marriage, but not everybody's on the guest list, It's gonna be the elect. They're the ones that are gonna actually turn back and rehearse the righteous acts and not give us all these damn problems, you know? Only these wicked ass 2/3 Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they're about to be destroyed here in America. Those are the ones, because our own people are gonna come against us, because they want this place to continue. They want to keep doing their drugs, selling their drugs. All right, they want to keep working for Esau, so-called white man. They want to keep up all these different wicked ass ways. They want to be Moes. They want to be in that do as thou wilt spirit, the Alistair Crawley spirit, where they run from the oppressor. All right. And then especially like the women of our nation, they want to continue trying to rule over the man. They want to act like they got rosters. Y'all ain't got rosters. Yeah, you just women can't have rosters. Y'all are just hoes to another man. Men got rosters. Okay, so yeah, not to get off topic, but yeah, this place is fucking finished, man. And the Lord is closing the curtains on this place. All right, and you know what? Let the persecution come, man. Esau, do your damn thing so we can get this over with, man. All right, because we're all tired, man. They, like I said, they worn out the saints. So with that, I pray this is edifying to the elect. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Akakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, rule well, Kwam Yasharallah, Shalom.